Welcome back to Ravens Today. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and keep liking the videos. Major breaking news coming out of day 2 of OTAs yesterday. John Harbaugh had a chance to speak to the media after practice was over, and he said he had talked with Ardarius Washington and had kind of mentioned that Washington had told him that he will be set to return sometime in late November or early December. Remind you that Ardarius Washington had unfortunately suffered an Achilles tear during offseason conditioning, and we all thought he was going to be out for the year. According to John Harbaugh, this was a clean tear, so it wasn't too messy, if that's the right word for it. And Harbaugh said that this is great news because Washington had successful surgery with it, and we could possibly see him put on the uniform before the regular season ends, and more likely right before the playoffs. This is huge news. The Ravens will get him back. He had a stellar year last season next to Kyle Hamilton, and it's just amazing that he more than likely will be able to put on the purple before the regular season ends, and so we have him prepared for playoffs. Great news out of the woodworks here. Looking forward to hearing more about this. Again, Washington's a great player. I want him to be on that field, and hopefully his recovery goes as quickly and as smoothly as possible. All right, moving on as well. John Harbaugh did say that Isaiah Likely is predicted to make the All-Pro team this season. This tells me something here. I love it. Great. I would love to have Likely as an All-Pro. It also tells me that, subtly, that we will see Likely take more starting reps than Mark Andrews. Hear me out on this. Of course, again, I could be totally wrong about this, and this could be taken completely out of context. But anyway, telling media that your backup tight end, your tight end number 2, will make the All-Pro team, it just says to me that Likely will be taking more starting reps, or at least the same amount of reps that Mark Andrews will have. He and Mark Andrews will share the load. I think that this is kind of telling me something here. Again, could be taken completely out of context, that the Ravens are seeing Isaiah Likely more and more as the starting tight end over Mark Andrews. Mind you, Isaiah Likely is a free agent next season. Thank you for someone in the comments who did say that in a few videos ago. And I do believe that the Ravens are going to resign him. But hear me out. If Isaiah Likely takes more reps as a starter, it looks like Mark Andrews' time as a Raven might come to an end, or he might just take a smaller contract. But again, this could be taken completely out of context. I'm all for it. Likely is a fantastic player. He and Lamar have almost the same chemistry that Lamar and Mark Andrews have, if not equal. Remember when Lamar bobbled the ball against the Bengals and just threw Sam Hubbard down with a stiff arm and then just tossed it in the end zone to Likely? Like, that type of chemistry is just, you wish you had it on every team. Just saying this, I just think that we're going to see Isaiah Likely take more starting reps, and possibly he will be the starter permanently at some point during the season. Again, this could be taken out of context. I could be totally wrong here, but this is what John Harbaugh is subtly telling us. Moving on, he also mentioned that John Jenkins will be filling in for Michael Pierce's the nose tackle role and the defensive tackle role. We will see, Jenkins be named the starter for now. Sad to see Michael Pierce go, especially after the season he had and that interception in the season finale against the Browns. But, we must move forward, and John Harbaugh had said that John Jenkins will be the starter. This is pending anything else that happens during OTAs and anything else that happens over the summer. I don't know if he'll be the starter by the regular season, but we're going to go with it. Jenkins is a reliable player, but we still have, young rookies that want that starting position, and we also might pick up some free agents along the way. For now, Jenkins will be in Michael Pierce's role, and this is all going to happen post June 1st after the compensatory picks are lifted, so we keep our picks and don't have to sacrifice anything because, again, said many, many times, EDC loves his draft picks. But again, this is pending like now versus later on in the season. All right, also, just wanted to briefly mention this. There were some notable absentees for yesterday at OTAs. Lamar Jackson came in. I told everyone this, that Lamar Jackson was going to come to the OTAs. It was only a matter of time. But the absentees that were not there, John Harbaugh mentioned that Chidobe Awuzie was sick. Jake Hummel was not there, which he's probably dealing with something physical, just rehabbing something. I'm sure that he'll show up eventually. He was an undrafted free agent for the Ravens, or undrafted free pick for the Ravens. I'm pretty sure he's going to be there. He'll be there. That's all I'm going to say on that. Daniel Falele wasn't there, dealing with something physical, according to John Harbaugh. I really hope someone. I'm sorry. I don't like tearing down a player too hard, but or being critical of a player. But Falele, especially his inconsistency last season, I just don't want him as the starter for left or right guard. I think that to give the rookies a shot. Andrew Voorhees at left guard, I know, and if Falele does take the right guard starting position, I want someone else there. I'm sorry, he wasn't consistent. But of course, that could all change. If he's dealing with something physical, hopefully he's back in sometime this week or next week. Also, that Emory Jones was there, but he was just rehabbing a shoulder injury, so he'll probably be on the practice field sometime at the end of June or early July. He was there, though. Just watching, just monitoring, talking with the players and getting advice from everyone. So that's good to see. Also, Kyle Van Noy wasn't there, but again, not worried about that. I think that he'll come at some point during the week or next week. Not worried about these absentees, but everyone was there. DeAndre Hopkins caught a few passes from Lamar, which was beautiful to see. Derrick Henry was there. Keaton Mitchell was there. Mind you, Keaton Mitchell still has like a compression sleeve on his knee, but again, we've heard it from him before that he will return full and back to 100%. Looking forward to that from Keaton Mitchell. Thank you for tuning in to Ravens Today. I'm your host, Connor Gioffreda. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I will keep you all posted with anything, all things Ravens. Have a good day, everyone.